Hello, everyone, and welcome on into the Unified Collegiate League. We're ready to get into it. Oh my goodness, we got already trying to get some ad reads going in here. Beautiful over here said, you know what? I've been away for a little bit of a minute. I come back. The sponsors called. They said, we want Beautiful Crow. Bring him on in. I appreciate it.
You know what it is? It's your boys.
What is it?
I mean, we got the wonderful sponsorship by Blue Light. I actually do have the glasses. Like, I actually got these.
Mm-hmm.
They had my brand, my specialized prescription, everything, and they are wonderful and functional. Honestly, like these puppies, long night gaming binge, you set, absolutely. But that's enough of that. We're here. Friday night smash time. Ooh, I like that. Can we copyright that? Somebody get on it.
Yeah, it's a Friday night smash time. I don't know. We might have to work that, shop that one to make it, flow off the tongue a little bit better. But, it is exciting. And we're getting close towards the end of the season, of course. We're in the midst of our playoffs run. And before we get into the nitty-gritty too terribly much, I want to go ahead and let everybody know about our schedule going forward as we are finishing off everything. On Mondays, we got Overwatch 2. On Tuesday, car soccer. On Wednesday, League of Legends. Thursday, it's Valo time, baby. And then Friday, it's our Friday night smash night. Is that what you called it, Crow?
Friday night smash time, baby.
I like. We need to do something, workshop that a little bit to it's smashing time or something like that,
Exactly. You gotta give it full Bob Buffer voice is it's Friday night smash time. Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready to smash? It's smash.
It's smash time.
Yeah, we're workshopping for sure.
Yeah. Well, let's go ahead and before we get too much into workshopping everything, let's go ahead and look at the journey I believe that we have for the teams here. As you can see, we're going to be looking at, I know it's been a minute for you, we are going to be looking at Michigan State University taking Mount St. Mary University, which we got to see this team last week on the day's game. So it should be fun to be able to see what they got in store for us on the day.
Yeah, and heard through the grapevine that they kind of took their opponents to town in Radford. So looking to carry on that momentum here in round 3. Push ever so onward forward and avoid that lower bracket, not have to deal with the losers round. Everybody loves a good losers bracket run. I appreciate a good losers bracket run, but Mount St. Mary, they're looking to avoid all of that. Take out Michigan State here, who also had a very convincing sweep over Simpson in round 2. So theoretically, we should be in for a banger.
You know what? We throw around that word sometimes, but you know what? Like you were just talking about, similar journey inside of both weeks' matchups. Only 2 players had to step up in the last time. So, I do appreciate that. We got to talk to Mount St. Mary, of course, after the victorious spree. We got to talk with Wawa, their Wolf player over there, and they had some very insightful things. They were talking about how, when they're hot, they're ready to go. MSU being one of the teams that they wanted to throw down with as well. If they picked and chose, they were like, yeah, we kind of want to run back against MSU. We want to see what we can do to slap them up. So, I'm here for it.
Yeah, they want it. They definitely want it. I mean, MSU, clearly, one of the other strong teams, universities in this championship bracket. So, I mean, this is going to happen either way, right? It's either they meet up in the upper bracket or somebody's, falls down through lower. They were always going to meet in some way, shape, or form. And I'm glad we get to do it here in round 3. See who pushes forward onward to Miami of Ohio, to date with destiny. The top dogs, if you will, in the conference. They're so good. They're so good.
They're the reigning defending champions from last year's 2023 fall. So, I'm here for it, especially because they've been mixing it up. The interesting thing for me to ask, right, is are we going to see them have a close matchup between these two schools, or is it yet again going to be yet another one-sided demolition from one side? Because we saw both teams last week, 10 stocks left in the tank for both teams. They only had to reveal 2 pieces inside of it. Are they feeling themselves? Are they going to switch things up? Are the players who didn't get to play in the previous week going to be able to play this time around, right? Like, I always think it's very interesting whenever it comes down to crew battles, because it's just like, man, I didn't get to play last time. Can I go up front first, please?
I mean, that is the big thing, right? You know, you have 2 near unstoppable teams coming at each other now. Like you said, both 10-0ing their respective opponents last week. I'm hoping it's a bloodbath, in all honesty. I'm hoping it gets absolutely disgusting and down to the nitty-gritty. Like, I want to see bones snapping, see souls getting obliterated, just absolute chaos going into this. But there is that realm of possibility where one of the teams just gets that snowball rolling and just, you know, gets that huge lead and keeps on with it. But I'm just so... I think we're going to have a lengthy series either way.
I'm with it. I want to see a lengthy series. It's been a while since we've actually had a series come down to the wire inside of the regular season of play. And we've gone through so many different things. And I also want to quickly apologize real quick, because I'm doing a little bit of this. I'm bobbing, I'm weaving. I'm inside the lobby right now and I can hear the music. We got that guitar going crazy right now. So I'm kind of just like, I'm in my own zone, Crow. I want that bloodbath that you want. I'm getting that, like, that calm before the storm music going in. This is like the pre-boss fight music. I've been playing a lot of Dragon Age, so I'm feeling that ramp up, and I'm like, hey, yo, we about to see 2 bosses go head to head, and we getting into that match, baby.
Ooh, see, now you got me shaking and anticipating. Like, it's gonna be fun, man. I'm excited. We're actually gonna get into it here, starting off for both teams. Let's see.
So we got a Ness versus a Cloud, and
Cloud on the side.
might be them just doing a quick button check just to make sure that they're all good. They might be just button checking real quick. This is the same startup I believe both teams used in their matchup last week. So same start for both sides.
Yep. And this is a fun matchup as someone who plays a significant amount of Ness. In the best Ness outfit too, by the way. That's just the default. Everybody knows the Mrs. Saturn shirt with the purple cap is the best one.
Yes.
Either that or like the B scheme. Really do like that.
Yeah, and then of course, you know, if we're gonna talk about drip checks, right?
Yeah, of course.
Wow, what a great way for this Nest to be able to come out victorious. No, I'm just kidding. The matchup hasn't started yet. But we got that Advent Children set up for Cloud. That is my personal favorite. I'm a big old Final Fantasy sucker, so you know what? I love me that Advent Children drip.
I gotta rewatch Advent Children. It's been a while. It's been a long time since I have watched it. I mean, what a movie it was. Oh my goodness.
What a just turn your brain off kind of movie. You see Reno pop up on the screen, you're like, that's my boy. But
what are you still doing here? That's enough of our ramblings. Now we're gonna rabble.
Yeah, we're gonna rabble. As you can already see that it's getting nutty already. Off the stage they go.
Yo, okay. Spicy. But yeah, this is gonna be like a lot of how this early goings is really gonna try to own the projectile game from MSU. Just keep spamming. I want you just to throw out all the PK fires, force the issue, make Cloud have to, you know, actually, you know, get in like this. You know, you'll use the Clem Hazard, but yeah, just dex him in the air with it. Get the forward throw, which is not gonna go for up throw.
Yeah, this Cloud has some really tight defense though. Like you gotta watch out. The tight D that comes out from this Cloud goes ahead, throws out that slash, gets a nice hit, isn't able to find a consecutive blow. But both of these players, they have shown when they are able to get that flow going, they feel unstoppable. This Ness is so dangerous off stage.
Yeah, back throw it is. See, this is exactly what I was looking for, right? As soon as he gets ticked past that 90%, you're so in such a dangerous position as Cloud up against Nesses. Oh man, he can't quite reach. Yep, he's not going to snap the ledge like he would have wanted. First stock, going the way of Ness, and then MSU.
MSU gets themselves going. They're showing everything that they can inside of the matchup so far. Ness, though, does have to be a little bit cautious, right? You're at that triple-digit mark, and one cross slash. That limit break going. It's just one swing from the giant sword, and that's all she wrote.
Yeah. Ness he's a big-headed boy, but he does fly pretty light. That is the thing. So I mean, once you're getting those high percentages, I mean, he's going flying off the F smash at like 75 to 80, honestly. But really, though, Cloud had to work for it. Now he does have a charge to limit gauge once again. He blew the Omni Slash earlier. He's gonna do it again there. I don't know if it was a preemptive or try to predict the fast fall or anything, but not really getting optimal use out of the limit gauge.
Yeah, we see that from them quite often, where they're trying to go for more predictive limit breaks. So Mount St. Mary, they're kind of, there's a risk or reward system that comes in there when you try to play predictive. The bad thing is Ness is really good at punishing these whiffs that come out from a Cloud, especially when they just have those awkward pauses like that.
Yep, and this is like it's small gaps where like Cloud's wanting to get in. Burns up B, gets met with another PK fire, hits with another one. He's gonna fall. Yep, he's gonna fall just under the snap threshold. No up B is gonna help him there. But man, that's twice now that's gonna happen.
Get the cross slash, keep getting things going for yourself, get that ledge guard going. Yet again at 101. So this Ness in that danger territory. One swing of the Buster Sword, trying to hit him with a Braver of some type. But Ness doing a good job keeping that recovery going, but they need to go and lay a little bit more chip down, get that foundation going. Not going to happen. 0-0, last stock for each.
Oof. Okay, we can get to a last stock situation here. I really do love that. Ooh, perfect. On the parry there. Once again, just dodging out of the limit break. Forward throw to push more damage. I mean, this is all MSUs right here. They could take this home. They just have to keep this going. Watch out for the back air, the dreaded Ness back air as well. PK Fire being so reliable, potentially looking for the game ender here.
You can see, throwing out these PK Fires, right? All it takes is one tap, one little hit, and then off stage you go, armor through it.
Oh, wait, he actually uses the limit break on the up B to get back to stage here. So living at 106, still very scary because multiple moves from Ness are going to take the stock here.
Yeah, but remember, as Cloud, you do have the option to get some consecutive blows in, and Ness can go flying off. Got to keep your eyes out, keep them peeled for it. This is so close. One hit.
Try to snap for the ledge there, go for the down air, but that slash should put him out of range. Oh my god, fighting for ledge control. I love the regrab with the dash attack to end it. Oh, that's spicy. First game going the way of Michigan State. Barely squeaking it out.
Yo, Crow, you were asking for a boss fight. You were asking for the bloodbath. Well, guess what, buddy? Here it is, right here. You don't even have to call the Brood to make that happen. These teams are providing it right here for us. That was the closest one-on-one that I think we've seen in crew battles just in so long, inside the regular season and everything. We never get to see the point characters go head-to-head like that, but we love to see it.
I just, I knew with the depth of power on both these rosters that this would just be the default, right? They're going to be beating the absolute bloody pulp out of each other. And that first matchup just showed it. I mean, oh my goodness. Drewish really just is like, all right, boys. You want to see a good Ness matchup? This one right here. It just worked so well. And I was just chef's kiss.
It was good. I love seeing it. I want to see more of it, of course. It's sad, Cloud gets knocked out like that, but even so, like the fact that we got two different play styles coming out, this Ness is very clean. My question is, last time from Mount, they pulled out Wolf net stop. And when Wolf came out, Wolf was able to put in the work, was very consecutive. We actually talked to the player last week when they had picked up the Victoria's Secret, and they were originally a Lucario main. Okay. And they recently, inside of this past bit of time, they switched over to Wolf because Wolf has just been so consistent for them. I do kind of wonder if they want to bring in that Wolf yet again and be that consistent person to try and get this last stock off of the Ness, or do they switch things up?
That's a good question. I mean, I always say go with comfort. You know,
Yeah, of course.
let the vibes guide you, as my Wook friends would say. But it's just.
Do you not let the vibes guide you, bro?
I mean, depends on the day.
Depends on the day.
It definitely depends on the day and the situation.
Sometimes sometimes you don't just wake up and just go, yo, vibe check. Ah, it's a good day. All right, you don't do that.
No.
What?
Maybe if this was me 4 years ago, yeah, but and that's how I almost got. Yeah, we're not gonna go to that. But but we do have up next
the story time.
Crow lore not revealed right now, but we do have Ferdinand coming up next here.
Yes,
that's gonna be fun.
They're figuring out exactly who they want to bring in from Mount. They're still trying to decide on who exactly they want to jump in. I think that makes a lot of sense. Kind of want to figure out exactly who you got, as both sides are just in their roster selection, trying to figure out exactly what is next on up. Well, of course, we know we have a Ness waiting for us from MSU, but Mount.
He's on one stock though.
Yeah. Yeah.
Jewish is on one stock right now.
Yeah.
This is gonna be interesting because we don't have information on who Ferdinand does play, or rather who they're wanting to pilot.
So apparently Fernandez. So fun fact, when we actually did the interview, we did it with I can't ever say the name right. Ferdinand from Fire Emblem. They had like the icon and everything. I was like, yo, Fire Emblem fan. And I was just like, so when we talked to them, one of the things that we were told was they like to play sorties, so we might just see a sortie come in here.
If his name is Ferdinand and he likes to play sorties, there's a 88% chance it's the Martha Roy.
You think it's either Martha Roy? It's not gonna be. It's not gonna be.
There's a 20% chance it's gonna be the Ike.
Wait, you're just gonna not say the three houses representative?
Well, because people don't. Okay, look. The amount of Byleth players in existence is like maybe 10 at this point. A lot of people have given up on the characters.
They could be one of them.
Yeah. Okay, we'll put that.
The name is from three. Like.
Right. It is Ferdinand from Three Houses. I get that.
Yeah.
But if we're playing online Smash Ultimate, baby, I'm not playing Byleth to save my life. But I might eat those words right now as, oh my god!
Eat every single one of those words. We got Byleth.
Oh man.
Class is in session and it's time to listen to your instructor. Mount is going to put on one heck of a lesson.
Indeed. Drop it down to the one stock. Is Jewish here. Let's see how long you can survive. Honestly, I do like the Ness versus Byleth matchup here, but you know, being down 2 stock does make things pretty difficult.
Indeed they can, as you can see. Byleth's having actually a hard time getting the swing in. These PK fires have been absolute brutal, as he's just having to attach himself to the edge of the stage, just trying to hold on.
I'm telling you, it's so disgusting. If you got that back air off, I would have cried. Oh my goodness. But yeah, Jewish is going to have to put in massive amounts of work here, because the kill potential from Byleth up against the Nest is pretty high once you get him into that like red range at 75 and like higher range. But like you're seeing, the amount of nuisance and absolute craziness that Ness can throw out with how high you can rack that damage so quickly. Yeah, that's a stock, baby.
Brother, people talk about the yo-yo. They talk about the psychic abilities. Let me tell you about that drop kick. Need to watch out, though, brother. Like, yo, the Byleth still has kill potential, but this Byleth's getting worked on.
Oh my god. It's so nasty. Like, this is... as we back in the day used to say, he's actually sick nasty with it. Yeah!
Hey, yo, just walk.
Yeah. Disgusting gameplay.
Absolutely.
And he's gonna stack it. Oh, there it is. There's 2 forward airs. Doesn't go for the third. Makes it burn the up B. This is so he's stacking at the ledge. He's gonna make it. Oh my! Miss. Charge forward smash. Actually miss. He's not just shut up again. Travi, I'm losing my mind.
Oh my goodness. Yo, one stock a dream. That is completely okay with this Nest.
Burn the shields. Back throw. Yeah, this is sitting him. Not quite the kill yet. He's still alive, but barely. Ending lag doesn't effective here. Oh no, he's stuck in another PK fire. This is so insane. No, what is he doing? Oh my god, we should have a break. He's taking out. Oh my god, I'm actually tweaking. This is insane. Tipper spear, not a tipper.
Okay. He's at the range.
Breathing.
People at ranges.
Back dodge in the air. He dodges through. Oh my god. Oh, he missed it. The dash attack again. What in the world, Jewish? Are you kidding me?
My goodness. All right, well, you didn't have to spend too long eating words. The Byleth is off the stage.
I told
this
you,
Ness, yo, what? This Ness is so sick with it. Actually, like we saw such a close matchup with that Cloud, but yo, Byleth couldn't get in. There wasn't an inch to get taken.
I told you, man, this matchup. I was like, yeah, he could potentially take a stock or two because it is a relatively harder matchup for Byleth to get footing on. And so I'm sorry, I've been calling him Jewish the entire time. Wrong player. That's the Sora player. It's Echo Fire who's been playing the Ness. But like, it's just this matchup is just like it really does skew the Ness way with how you're able to just constantly be a nuisance against Byleth if they cannot establish a footing. And plus the map does factor into it as well. Absolutely insane. One stock takes it down. That's two out of there already. It's like I got two bodies on me. It don't even matter. Bring the whole squad. I will show you why we are on top like this. And just, man, I love it.
I love it. Yo, I'm gonna let you know right now. I do have confirmation that we're about to see Wawa apparently take the stage. So
okay.
I am curious. Like I said last time, they were one of the two players that came out from St. Mary last time, and they were absolutely phenomenal on the Wolf. Did exactly what was needed from them. Had some clean play. We talked to them in the interview. Talked about how they had recently changed over to Wolf and found it to be just more consistent on their results. That Byleth that was on screen, that was somebody that they said that they always scrim with, right? That's somebody they always run laps with. So, you know, I wonder if there's a little bit of vengeance in the back of the head, like, all right, like you smacked up my friend. I gotta smack you up now.
I got you in my sights. He's ready for it.
Yeah. You gotta hit him with that foot to the five fingers say to the face moment. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah.
I'm ready to see it, but like, man, Echo on this Ness, Echo Fire, absolutely insane.
Yeah, like, I'll echo that sentiment. Dude, this Ness has been crazy. It's been absolutely insane. We've seen Lucas's pop off inside of the Collegiate League, but we haven't seen like a Ness really get the pop off outside of MSG. So it's been a treat to get to see. Echo Fire's been so clean. Let's see if they can stay clean. If they're able to take even a stock off of this Wolf, right?
Yeah.
Like your job's already done, but you're going down as a hero.
Absolutely. And the thing is, like, unlike the Byleth, Wolf can apply so much pressure so much quicker. But he also has those big meaty claws. That's a crazy thing, right? Like Wolf moves relatively fast, but he hits very, very heavy. So, I mean, there's also the the factor that he has his own reflector built into the kit. Down B can consistently ruin Echo's day here.
Check this out, actually. They're actually just filling each other out constantly, looking for those dash attacks. They finally meet in the middle, but it's just a battle of the minds right now. They're just filling each other out, man. The tension's there. This Ness knows they got to hit a PK Fire to confirm into something else.
Yep,
and there it is.
Yeah, there it is. Yep, and the onus is 100% on Echo Fire here to try to get this done. No shot. No shot. Aim for the fences. Look, I know MLB's been going crazy recently. We need to sign Echo Fire up because, man, just battered 1,000.
My goodness. Yo, World Series just completely just an honor. Represent Echo Fire.
Oh my God.
PK Fire in the home run derby. Yo, that does something to your mental, too.
Yeah, it does. He gets that forward throw, pushing him off stage here. While you're in danger. Nice shielding on the PK Thunder. So the up air. Forward air as well. He's not getting back from that. Just far too much of a distance for a one Wolf to get. And just like that, it's one stock apiece. How does he keep doing this, Travi?
through sheer mechanical genius on this nest, taking you for a journey inside of this. The wolf is able to recover. Don't worry, Wawa's good. Wawa's good. He's not out yet.
Oh, Kalos saving his life for that platform here. Ooh, gets a prediction with the up smash. Not quite. He didn't charge, so there was not going to be the stock off of that. Man, he's so close to death. It's one interaction for either player to really take away this last stock. And I mean, you can argue Echo should not even be in this situation. Like, how is he still alive here? Oh, ducks to the forward smash. Actually insane. Opting not to try to use the down B to recover because he knows that's too many active frames. He will be very vulnerable for a dash attack or, you know, run him grab after that. They're playing up close and personal. Wave dashing through, tags him in it, still alive, 125.
Oh my goodness, 125 and a dream. They are not out just yet. And Wolf's finally found a little bit of a groove to keep this nest in a bad situation, but check him out. He's catching them. Little tags here. Not able to bag the Wolf just yet, but this Wolf's got to have it in their memory. Wawa has it in the back of their mind. Echo Fire hit one PK Fire, and that's all she wrote last time.
Yep, dash attack, pushing him forward. 62. Wolf is a big boy, but one fire stack combo, you're getting out of here. That blast zone is calling your name. Trying to land those forward airs. Looks for the deadly back air. Actually gonna miss on that. Oh my goodness. This is so scary. This is so tense. Edge of the dash attack does land, but not quite all of it. Ooh, neutral air.
Okay, PK Fire. Hold on. Yo. Hey, yo.
He didn't fully charge it, so it's not gonna be the stop here. He landed it. What the hell was that? What? Oh my god, Echo Fire! This man got 3 bodies on him right away! 13-6 stock line. Disgusting.
Yo, who can stop him? Who can stop him? Who can stop Echo Fire? That's becoming the question. It's not even about the school versus school anymore. The crew battle is who can stop Echo Fire. On one stock, they are playing out of their mind. The most tense moments. Bring out your best, apparently, when it comes down to MSU. They're completely fine with how tense it can get. They say, I'll just play even better.
One stock.
One stock?
One stock, 3 bodies. That's insane. Make that a mixtape right now.
Yeah, they finished off 2 opponents with dash attacks over and over again. And then in this series, they switch things up. They start throwing out dash attacks like that. And they say, hey, yo, let me get my old friend out here. It's time for some home runs like you were talking about. It's ugh.
It's the fact that Wawa landed in the frame of the forward smash. Like, it was... Oh my, that was so good. Like, you don't get to see that often. You're not seeing that on land. I'm sorry. You're not seeing that on land. With the way that actually played out, literally insane. But man, so 3 members of the opposing team, like, Echo Fire really showing this nest prowess right now. I absolutely love it.
You know, it's kind of crazy, right? Because we're just talking about, like, we're just echoing how great of a player they are. But also, you know, I'm realizing where they get the fire part of their name, because they just throw out the PK Fires over and over, and they, you know, they made that work. They confirm off the PK Fire. You know what I'm saying? It's just echoing time and time again. You gotta watch it. You gotta figure it out. I believe we're going to be here for Plummy to come in. Is our next person to come in from the squad. So we'll see exactly what that is. I believe they're a Pikachu player.
Yeah.
So, you want to take a Pikachu?
All right, it's been a wonderful night here.
Kirk, please don't go. You had to stay. You had to stay.
I need my hat rack.
It's part of your obligations.
Yeah, it's in the contract.
Yeah, it's in the contract. Sorry, you're stuck with me. I cannot be disconnected. I have too much power here.
I hold too much power.
Lord.
You know who else has too much power?
Oh. Who?
That was the layup. You're supposed to dunk it. It's Echo Fire.
It's true. It's very true, though.
It's very true.
It's very true. It's just factual. You're just dropping facts on us. And you know what? It's cool because the collegiate programs going at each other. It's crazy. Both these schools, to give a kind of, yet again, to talk about some of the journey that they've had here. Both of these schools, by the way, 10 stopped their opposition in the last week's round. So both of them had a similar journey in terms of what they did to their competition last week, last go around. My question, because we didn't get to see the MSU series last week, is did the Nest come in and clean everything off, or were they the point person and they got knocked out
Right.
like that? You know, like I don't know. I'm actually kind of scared to think about that.
Like, yeah, it's like somebody roll back the tape. We need to see. We need some answers here. Because what are they feeding these kids? This is insane. This ain't just regular Hot Pockets and easy mac and cheese college diet.
All right, we got Edson Y, Pikachu coming in the house. They got the cap, they got the shades, they're ready for the next Pokemon game to come in. They're like, yo, I'm going back to Kalos. Pikachu Mega Evolution win.
Pika. Wait, no. Pikachu doesn't have a Mega.
What's that?
Pikachu doesn't have a Mega.
Pikachu does not have a Mega.
Yeah, I'm thinking of Gigantamax Pikachu. That's what
Yeah. It's the only time that we've had a gimmick in a Pokemon game that Pikachu did not get the gimmick exclusively for them.
Right.
Fully evolved.
Because yeah, he has the.
He has his own Z move. He has
yep.
Gigantamax. He has had it flying Pikachu for Prismatic. I mean, not the Prismatic. Yeah. Like they. Right now, I mean, they're in the Pokemon League. We're in Kalos, right? Things are not looking great at the moment. They might have showed up a little under level for this fight.
That was so smart. No, that was so smart. Using the up smash with the yo-yo like that. No way. Get up. That mud. He's stuck. No. He's so stuck. I love it.
Nestler and double slap. It's super effective against his Pikachu. Trying to hit him with a thunder, but yo, that got 75% accuracy. It's gone.
Get back thrown, buddy. Oh man, Nest back throw at plus 120%, bro. You're gone immediately. Okay, is he poised to do this again? Is Echo Fire going to get 4? I mean, so far it's looking that way. Oh, nice aerial down B. Yeah, in the pocket. We'll push it away.
Pikachu's looking for something. Plummy wants to get in there. The big thing is they're not able to land in hits. These little hits whenever this Pikachu tries to go in. A whiff and a miss, but the Nest doesn't miss. They always on sight, buddy.
Man, this is actually disgusting. You need to wrap this up.
Oh my goodness. You see it going for those dash attacks. Deadly move for the Pikachu to go for hits him with the thunder. It has to hit eventually. I told you it's 75% accurate. It's going to hit eventually.
Wait a minute. Travis, you mean to tell me I just saw a PK Flash get a KO, take a stock here in a competitive game? This man is absolutely insane.
Oh, man, I was not ready for that. Neither was the Pikachu. They're not used to Flash being so effective. Ness in the critical. They're in the red zone. Yo, the PK Fire!
Down throw! Goes for forward smash. Oh my god, I thought he was gonna go for back throw. Gets the absorption, gets a little bit of recovery. This is so nasty. It just takes one. He thought he got him, but the dash attack tags him through. Looks for the up air. What a scramble.
He's looking for those dash attacks up in the air, PK! Looking for the quick attack to get up with a quick recovery! They're both blinking red, they're critical!
Oh my god, missed the up air! Does enough for it, there's the back throw to end it! You gotta be kidding me! 4! Make it 4 for Echo Fire! He's actually destroying them all! Line them up and he will knock them down! Oh my god!
Another notch on the controller for Echo Fire. They are absolutely just tearing through. There's an inferno. There's a wildfire out here. Nobody knows how to quell it. It is just raging throughout this. Like, Crow, how did we go from match 1 being so insane? So it's being so close And then on the edge of a cliff, Ness looks off and says, I ain't jumping anytime soon. I'm going to knock y'all off. I'm going to throw y'all off. You're going to need to bring more. At this point in time, they might need just a 2v1 to be able to knock Echo Fire out on this stock.
Bro, he's like, why don't you just send everybody at the same time? Because y'all are not stopping me. Like, this is insane. 4. Taking down 4 other members of the squad. This is actually insane. And like, that was, I would say that's the closest he's been challenged since game number 1 when he had 3 stocks. Like the way that they were playing around him, I mean, he was dodging a lot, but unfortunately in this matchup, every attack that Pikachu throws at Ness, he can, absorb it with the side barrier. Now this, however, this has got to be the last stand. You have to think.
Yeah, I mean,
it's all up to YC, and it's a Rob versus the Ness too.
Yeah. All right, how we feeling? How's the mood feeling? You want to? I'm wondering. Is chat like looking for the Echo Fire just full on sweep? I don't think we've had a full on sweep shown on stream. I was not expecting it inside the playoffs between these two teams that have had a phenomenal go in the past couple weeks.
Yeah. Oh my goodness, I don't think we have. This is just, it would be crazy. It'd be difficult to do, and yeah, that downer's gonna make sure he doesn't. Wide hit box on that one. He says, sit down, I'm tired of y'all. Get out of here. Put him up.
You know what? Fair and valid. Fair and valid.
Very valid.
Fair and valid. You know what? If I was this Rob, I would say sit down as well, please. I've seen what you've done inside of the night. The thing that's nasty,
Yes.
is now MSU has Fair, Cal, Aster, Zanmo, and Druish. So they have like the possibility of just flipping around somebody if they wanted to. You don't know what you have to go into. And some of the characters that these players main, bro, let me run them off for you from what I see here inside of our list that's been lovely provided for us by the lovely styles of Mac Dewey. There's a Banjo. There's a PT. A Pyrotechno. There's a Greninja or Byleth. There's a Little Mac. There's a Sora. You got to go through 4 bodies now. You got to replicate what the Ness did.
Right. I mean, on Rob, that's not. I'm gonna be honest here.
Yeah.
On Rob, that's not too tall of a task, especially because you have all 3 of your stocks, as opposed to only having 1 stock. So that does, give him a little bit more onus to do so. But also, like I said, on Rob versus Banjo, Rob all day. Rob versus Pokemon Trainer, that's to be decided. Depends on how that goes. Rob versus Greninja, easy. Byleth, yeah. Little Mac, easy. Sora, yeah. So like you have like 2 maybes and then 2 relatively easy matchups for the Rob to do. So like, hey, I'm just saying.
Oh, hold up. I just saw the matchup. Are you ready? Are you ready for this? We're going right into it. It's a Little Mac, baby.
Okay, so that means Zamo coming in for MSU to start things off. Only 1 more member of Mount St. Mary's. Michigan State got 4. See how we go.
You know what? I don't mind this strategy, though, because all you need is 1 knockout blow. You can fight a war of attrition against this Rob here. But even then, right? Like, this Rob, it's hard to go against a Little Mac and come out unscathed. Look at him. He just hit him on the uppercuts and crisp with it.
Okay, actually lands an upbeat combo. Pretty nice here. He's already at 95% now, but this is where the counterattack should start to happen here. Does YC have this matchup scouted? Because I'm a little scared for him now. There's some forward air starting to get moving. Oh, no way. Okay, not quite the knockout blow. Okay, I thought that was it.
Almost. He has the KO button right now, though.
Okay, so that laser goes to the gyro. Needs to be a bit more aggressive with the projectiles, with the gyros, with the lasers. Use the afterburner as well as much as possible. Keep him out. Well-placed side B could do it here. No, okay, he's going to lose the KO punch, but we'll send him flying. Yup, gets the grab, back throw, laser. Doesn't quite slap him out. Keeps going for that down air stomp. The spike is not there. Oh, that's disgusting, and he lets it fly. Okay. All right, Zamos, not familiar with your game. Take it off that first stock.
already slapping them up like I was talking about before. Yo, you can fight a war of attrition. Might just want to end things now. Remember that Ness was the person who came in as their point man. Who knows what MSU has in the tank, what the skill is, how familiar they are with this matchup. You can see already they're putting on a clinic as the percentage already climbed back up.
Okay, yep, racking up high. 134-90. It's a death either way. Depends on who you're looking for. Okay. Man, Zamu looking for that snipe. Goes for the up B. He's going to pay for that dearly. Forward throw to Mega Laser actually not quite there, but we'll finish it off 2-2, but a little bit dire straits for YC.
Yes, hitting them with the raw up B. Love it. Hit the laser. Get that gyro. Gotta play with them projectiles. It's the biggest weakness of Little Mac. Doesn't have a way to really deal with all that. Get that game that you can bring out there.
Boom, boom. Get sniped. Sitting at 129. God, there's so many avenues for KO to happen, but it keeps fishing for these upbeats. How do you miss that B there? That's gonna make you pay for it. No, Ashley does duck behind. Stays alive, YC. Really gonna go in with murder here, but you're not getting with that charge down smash. Clips the edge. You're going flying. And just like that, YC's on his last stock.
KO punch ready for MSU is in position to go ahead and let the Little Mac finish off the Rob inside of the matchup. One stock remains for both of these players, but for the difference is it's only one stock for Mount St. Mary.
Yep, the last gas, the last life for Mount St. Mary in total. Michigan still got some in the tank. You're gonna buffer and actually push off. Okay, very nice job coming in there. Boom, boom. Goes for another forward. 2 forward airs. Looks for the down air spike. Oh, wow. Actually, yes, gets it. That disjointed hitbox coming in clutch. And with one stock left, Mount St. Mary still staying alive.
Yo, this Rob got to pull off what Echo Fire did. That is the task that has now been set. The benchmark is there. I hate the fact I'm comparing two players immediately like that, but you can't help. You can't get Echo Fire's performance out of your head. And now Mount St. Mary, I brought it up earlier, a war of attrition could possibly be what they end up having to deal with now. Can you deal with the wave, the onslaught of MSU members? They got 3 bodies still, and they're looking to pile up on top of you. Can you handle the weight?
Man, it's actually so crazy because, like, on paper, that matchup for Rob, it should not have been as close as it was, but YC managed to pull out just barely. Like you said, still got 3 more bodies to have to deal with. It's a very scary lineup with one stock Rob.
One stock Rob.
He'd have to do.
What is that? What does that sound like? Like a album right now. One stock Rob.
It's a new smash mixtape.
Hey, hey yo, we got a Greninja. I like the Greninja. I like it. I like the move. I like it. See if he's gonna be adaptable and have that Protean in stock. Because you know what, you're gonna have to be adaptable. You're gonna have to show it. First time getting to see a Greninja, I think, actually inside the entirety of the season as well.
Yeah. Okay. I do love a good Greninja play. A very, very wonderful character. Still very, very valid and viable in the Smash Ultimate meta, but not a lot of people choose to, pilot him anymore. He's not as powerful as he was to Smash 4. Yeah, but still very strong.
Big fan of Greninja. Used to play him a little bit. Now, I only get to play him in Unite, but that's neither here or there. As he's getting a little smacked around, having a hard time getting in on this Rob.
Yep, looking in. It's so far in control. Like I said, this matchup, it really does coin flip either way, because if you're able to get a lot of damage off as the Greninja early, water shurikens in, jumping in forward airs, etc., being able to use this substitution is also a really big key there too, but you can take damage so quickly on the back end of that, as you just saw right there. YC able to take that first stock. Even though he is at a high 86, it's still going to take a decent amount for the Greninja to take it out.
Remember, it's that war of attrition, though. You only got one stock from Rob. The Greninja got plenty to play with. They can be a little risky. They can get a little frisky inside the matchup. They only got to get you one time.
Oh, my God. Went right over his head. Are you serious? That fully charged laser. Height difference OP, I guess. Oh, man.
Pays to be a Greninja, baby.
It does.
Get a little froggy. Throw out those shurikens. No. You see both of them. This Rob is feeling that pressure right now.
Oh, gets the tag in. Goes forward there. Not quite in there just yet. Oh, you're out of gas. You're out of time. Flying through. No way. Ends it with a forward throw, potentially. No, great DI. Staying alive. YC has enough fuel to get back. You can temper it. It connects first. Quicker frames, quicker games, baby. And that will be the last bastion of Mount St. Mary falling. Michigan State winning it in 8. And you know it feels great.
It feels good. The Nest, Echo Fire putting on a clinic. Shoutouts to Mount St. Mary, but they are going to go down to the lower bracket. They're going to be the lower bracket demons down there, I feel like. They are an incredibly strong team. But MSU, I mean, it's not even an MSU thing. I feel like Echo Fire was just on fire today. And sometimes that's just the nature of the beast.
I mean, the nature of that beast in particular. Man was popping off. Oh my goodness. I would have loved to hear like the comms be a fly on the wall and just like the energy. After the first game, okay, we still in this, cool. After the second game, you're actually a maniac. What do you mean you got 3? You get 4 bodies by yourself? Bro, I'm buying you dinner after that. I'm sorry. Like, that is insanity at its finest. I loved every second of it.
I love it. I love to see it. I'm wondering actually who we're gonna get to see them get to talk to, because I believe they're gonna be going against Miami, Ohio.
Yes.
MSU, which is a fun story to talk about as well. So we'll have to keep that in the top of our head. And as we get ready for everything to come about, Crow, we're gonna try and get an interview set up, I believe, with somebody from MSU. So we're gonna take a short little break, and when we come back, we're gonna be talking to one of the players from the victorious MSU roster. So don't touch that browser. All right, welcome back, everyone. My name's Travis. I'm joined here with beautiful Grow and Kirby. We decided, since MSU is they're actually a little busy. They're double booked on the night. They're actually at a local right now, so they're piling it on. So we decided to have a special guest interview, Kirby. Grow, what would you like to ask Kirby?
All right. So, with MSU's performance, what do you think they could do to, improve? Because they looked really, really good here. Only dropping one player, two players. Absolute insanity. How do you feel on the subject? He says he's got to go. But
he also has a local.
yeah, he also got a local. Back to this bracket here. It's just, so at the start of the day, we were like, this matchup, we expect it to be a bloodbath. It was a bloodbath, just a little bit of a
different than envisioned.
A little bit of a slaughtering. But
it was more of a go into a boss fight under leveled.
Right, but this does mean that now Mount St. Mary falling down a lower bracket, so they're gonna be going up against.
So they're C10, so they're going to be going against the winner of Glennsville State University and Campbellsville University, which is that's actually a pretty nasty matchup. Actually, Campbellsville University is a demon actually down there in the lower bracket, I would say. So I think that's a little scary if you're going against them potentially. The Glenville State did put a dent in Miami University inside of first round, but they both of those teams are pretty scary. I'm personally very terrified if I'm waiting and I have to go against Campbellsville in lower bracket because they've got some insanely good players on their roster.
Right, but this also puts Michigan State University going up against Miami of Ohio. So oh my God, this is
imagine. One of those teams is going to be in the lower bracket.
Right. That's the thing. Who do we give the edge to in that matchup? Because, next week is what? Our finals?
Yeah, it should be. Based off of the schedule and how everything plays out, that should be next week should be finals. So we're going to go into it, and we're going to see a grand finals. It's going to be coming at us next week. So it's who's going to be there, right? Because you got Michigan State and Miami. One of those two are going to make their way in the grands, but whoever makes it to fight either one of those schools are making that run through lower bracket, which is actually just, dude, I fear the lower bracket demons. Whenever it comes down to a fighting game tournament, I don't want to be in winners. Actually, I would actually rather lose early and just grind out the matches, because one, I'm hot. I'm on fire then. Because, if I'm grinding through the lower bracket, my hands are warm. I'm feeling good. I am confident. I am crushing it. I understand that, I lose one, I'm done. Winners, I got, this false sense of, bravado about me, where I'm like, yeah, man. my Hulk Rocket Raccoon Dr. Doom can't be defeated. I'm just going through that upper bracket, and then all of a sudden somebody comes up and hits me with freaking Devil May Wesker or something like that. And I drop down, and the mood is ruined, man. It's over.
Immediately. Oh, God, I still have nightmares. Foot dive.
Foot dive.
Oh man, but no, you're right. The lower bracket buff is so very, very real. It's something that a lot of people have to consider. But if you're having to go up against Mount St. Mary, who are basically undefeated, super high rank, going into this, there's a very real chance we could see this run back happen in the grand finals. And that's always something really fun to think about. And that's why I love double elimination brackets so much, because you can do that kind of stuff.
Especially because it's also crew battle too, because it's one player can have a hot night, right? Echo Fire could have just had a phenomenal night, which there's no question about that, they did. But then the next time they go into the matchup, Echo Fire might not be feeling themselves as much. They might not be red hot like they were tonight, right? Momentum plays such a big thing in fighting games. I love hearing about it. We could theory craft all night, Crow. You and me could just go back and forth. But with no interview, that's pretty much it for us tonight. Except for the fact that, we've been so gracious. This is actually a part of the contract. They actually demanded that I get the beautiful Crow to come on stream after being away, climbing Mount Everest, doing all sorts of things, feeding the homeless, traveling the world in under 80 days. They brought back the elusive Crow. By Blue Light came in and was just like, yo, we want more Crow on a stream. Crow, what you got to say about that?
They want more Crow on the stream because they know Crow is the one that buys their products. Because I mean, it's true. It's true. You see him here. Wonderful case, by the way. Like, I was so happy when I got these. Like, the casing that it came in was so nice. But of course, I mean, here, Unified. We'd like to thank Blue Light for once again powering us through the championship for the second time. Glasses are the highest quality to help protect gamers' eyes from harmful blue light devices we use every day. Check out their site at buybluelight.com. That's BYE bluelight.com, and see what they have to offer. They got non-prescription readers, they got prescription glasses. They work with you. Talk to your optometrist so they can get that set up for you today. A wonderful wide array of options and designer styles for everyday wear, as well as sitting at the computer or in front of your 55-inch TV. They got you. So go get some Buy Blue Light glasses today.
I love it. I love it. Also, comfortable. Very comfortable.
Very
stylish, comfortable. I wear headphones. I know you got the earbuds in at the current moment in time. I wear headphones. The most aggravating thing about glasses is actually when they like dig into the side of your head. Buy Blue Light doesn't do that. I appreciate it so much. So be sure to check them out. Thank you again to Buy Blue Light. Thank you to our production team for coming in clutch. Shout outs to the mastermind behind the screen. We got Zephyr and we got Matt that's back there that are just plugging away, doing things. Shout outs to Unified as well for bringing us on for another day. But that's going to be it for us. One more week, Crow. One more week. I'm not ready to say goodbye, but by the time we do, it's going to be a champion crowned. So make sure you guys don't go anywhere. Make sure you hit that follow button. Come in, check us out Monday through Friday. It's all the action, same time, same place. Have a good night.
Peace.